Hello, welcome to ALW Collectibles. Today, we're going to be taking a look at something I think is really cool and exciting. This, of course, being Transformers, Megatron type Godzilla. And this is going to be another unboxing. This should be really fun and cool. I did pre-open the box a little bit just to check out the figure for lighting purposes. I did not open it up all the way, so we're going to do that right now. But let's take a look at the outer sleeve. Takaratomi, Transformers, Decepticon symbol, which I don't think it should be there. I think it should be a mix. Megatron type Godzilla for ages 15 and plus, released by Hasbro. Authentic Takatomi product as sold in Japan. There's the sides of the boxes. So it's all the same information on the four sides. And you got all your legal information on the back of the sleeve, and it tells you what it includes. Includes figure, 2 pieces, and instructions. So let's take it out of the outer sleeve. And like I said, I pre-cut this already, just so I can look at the figure. And you see there's nothing left in that box. We'll slide this back here, and there is Godzilla, 70 years, 40-year Transformer anniversary. Synergex. I hope I said that right. Godzilla, Transformers, Japanese writing right here. Peace mark right there. Decepticon logo down here. Synergex. Godzilla 40. Same thing. Beautiful photo shots on this. I have to keep flipping the box around here. And there is the back. Of course, there is another vehicle coming out in this set. It's an Optimus Prime redo. And when I get that one, I will gladly do the review on that as well. This is all the product shots and information, which I will be honest, I can't read any of it. But still, this looks really cool. Let's take a look at the toy itself. And again, I told you I pre-cut the tape. And that's as far as I really got. I just wanted to see what it looked like for lighting. I'm going to take a look in there. As you can see, there's the instructions. Luckily for me, I have some more information on who he's based off of, so we know how to transform him already. So let's get the pedestal in here. Now let's bring in Godzilla himself. And you can't see a thing. Let's bring this up and turn that for you. Nice. I'm going to kill the backlight for a couple minutes just so you can see it in the shipping box. That looks really nice. Godzilla, of course, the body is a redesign, pretty much just a recolor mostly of the leader class Grimlock from Studio Series. And the head is actually designed for Sludge. I'm sorry. I said Slug. Was designed for Sludge from the Studio Series 86 toy line as well. They put them together, slight retool on the head, and you have Godzilla, and he looks nice. You get Godzilla, his blaster in 3 blast effects parts. So let's take a look at this. We're going to open this up. First, I'm going to take a look. There's this blaster. It's the Grimlock blaster, painted all silver. You get 3 blast effects parts. These are the same ones that come with Jetfire. Put them together. Whoop, this way. Like so. And then, of course, you've got Godzilla himself. And we're going to slowly release him. Like I tell, every time I do an unboxing, kids, have your parents help you because sometimes this is a little tricky and they can get funny to take them out. Especially when you're using scissors or anything. Always ask for help. And there's the packaging. Because I have OCD, I'm going to put it all back together and put it back in its box. Take a look at the instructions real quick, and then we'll look at Grimlock himself. Grimlock, wow. Godzilla himself. That is really cool. Standard Grimlock instructions on how to transform him. And I try to keep most of my stuff with their packaging if I can. So his instructions will go back in the box, which will go back in the box. And that'll get put away with the rest of my series. And now we're going to take a look at Godzilla. And that looks nice. Some more light on this subject here. There we go. So he, like I said, the body is a redesign with sticker work and a lot of paint applications and coloration of the 1986 Studio Series Grimlock with the head of Sludge. Slightly retooled, and this looks really, really nice. Part of the T-Spark Synergex line, collaborated crossover celebrating the 70th anniversary of Godzilla. And this looks really cool. I really like this figure. I've been looking forward to it since this announcement. I love this sticker here. It says Godzilla Transformers. There we go. Silver for the head. You got gray for the face, red for the eyes, black on the side of the head. I love the coloration on this. This looks just so over the top. Designs on the shoulders. Swing these to the back a little so we can take a look at this guy. This looks really, really cool. Gold, and of course you can move these up to expose the hands. That looks nice. Red on biceps. I love the paint job applications here in the abdomen. Red with the silver, and then it's got blue and red in here. Tags on the bottom of the feet. Of course, on the shoulder and forearm. Oh, he's going to look pretty cool when we transform him. So I haven't set him up at all yet, so let's give him a little bit of firepower and see what he looks like. Oh, yeah, that looks cool. And I think, yep, you'd have to break them down. But yeah, the blast effects parts will fit right on the gun. Not too well, but I'm not a big fan of those anyway. That looks really sharp. So I'm not going to get into too much detail on who Godzilla is. We all know who it is. Mythical, special, historical, powerful, pop culture icon. It's been around for 70 years, and they immortalized him and honored him in the world of the Transformers. That is so awesome. Articulation. Head will go all the way around. You do the full exorcist. Plates on the back move up and down, in and out. Those move. Let's see. Ugh. Trying to transform early. Shoulder all the way around. Bicep. Elbow. And Both feet will move out of the way. Wrist. Waist without moving the head. Really good big boot. Back boot, impressive. Move that out of the way. He can do the full splits. He does have thigh rotation, deep knee bend, and ankle tiltage, and heel spur tiltage. That is really cool. Now for the moment I've been waiting for to transform this guy. Thing to note, this is a clear plate right here. So they kept with the clear plate on the mold right there. That's a smoky clear plate with the Godzilla sticker on it. Now down to transformation, like I said. First thing I'm going to do, flip in the hands and open up his feet. Lock the wrists too, elbows. Flip in the hands. Make sure these are open. Next, we're going to come down to the legs. I'm going to open those up. Open the back of the leg up. Bring this piece forward. Flip up the tail and flip it out. Like so. And I'm going to flip this part of the leg back and over. I'm not going to lock it just yet. So that's what it looks like. Looks like the knees rebent. Same thing over here. 1, 2. This is on a double hinge. 1, 2. Keep it to the one side because now these are going to clip together. Like so. Those are going to come up. That's going to clip in here. That's going to clip in here. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, we got a slight little hiccup. Got to make sure this goes on the outside here. Mine, for some reason, went on the inside. So let's try that again. There's the legs. Now let's bring this chest piece down. Okay, do we not want to walk in? No. No new. There we go. So there's a clip here. That's where this piece is supposed to clip into, right here. There we go. Now we got it. Bring this head down. Bring this arm up and over. Arm up and over. We're going to bring the head forward. And we're going to clip it all together. Oh, wow. That is awesome. Bring our camera down a little bit so you can see a little bit better now. That is Godzilla in his beast form. That looks awesome. Wow. I love it. I think it looks fantastic. We disassembled a little bit back here. Why is it every time I get a mold like this, there's always some kind of issue? There we go. Awesome. He's got the black color scheme. You can see the designs right here on the sides of the head. Oh, this is just awesome. He's got translucent blue neck. The front, I'm sorry, is painted black. The back is left blue, representing the spine that flares up right before he shoots fire. I love how they left this plate here for the Autobot symbol. It's just silver now. Oh, this is cool. Oh, let's take a better look at that. That is just awesome. That is just awesome. I can't say that enough on this video. Seriously. The detail work on this is just amazing. I love the design right here. Articulation, head will go up and down. Mouth will open. And they painted the inside of the mouth red with gold teeth. Arm at the elbow and at the shoulder. Of course, with everything in the way, it's not going to go too far. Leg, same movement as the arm. And the toes. So that is awesome. You can store the gun on him. On his back. You got these two pins, and it's kind of hard to see it, but those two spots. So you can store his gun in him. And this is the part I was excited for. This is the only time I actually may use these. So you can do the fire blast. That is just awesome. Let me know in the comments what you think of this figure. I think he looks really cool. I can't say enough. I love it. I think he looks awesome. He's going to find an honorable place in my collection. I do disagree with them making him a Decepticon, though. I think they should have just made him a neutral figure because Godzilla is not really a bad creature, just misunderstood a lot. But that is literally like my only complaint with this figure. Having said all that, this has been ALW Collectibles. If you like what you see, hit the like button. Subscribe if you wish. Comments are always welcome. I want to say thank you to all of my channel members and subscribers. I appreciate it very much. I have a lot more videos heading your way. I'm going to get ready for my next one. And Godzilla is going to go show once again why he is king of the monsters. Have a good day.